Hello everyone, my name is Mary and today I'll be teaching you about Deadlock. Our agenda for this video is what is deadlock, example of deadlock, condition of deadlock, how to handle, detect, prevent and avoid deadlock, and lastly how to recover from deadlock. So, what is a deadlock? A deadlock is a situation where two different programs or processes depend on one another for completion. So here's an example of a short deadlock. Alice tries to call Nadiah. However, Nadiah is too busy to pick up the phone and therefore it became a missed call. While Alice tries to call Nadiah for the second time, Nadiah saw the missed call and tries to call Alice back at the same time. This caused an interruption and the call could not get through. Therefore, this is an example of a short deadlock. Now I'll be talking about the conditions of deadlock. The conditions are mutual exclusion, hold and wait, no preemption, as well as circular wait. Firstly, mutual exclusion. At least one resource must be held in non-shareable mode, and only one process may use a resource at a time. Next is hold and wait, whereby there's a process holding a resource and waiting for another resource. Next is no preemption, whereby no resource can be forcefully removed from a process holding it. Lastly, circular wait. A closed chain of processes exists such that each process holds at least one resource needed by the process in the chain. So next, we'll be talking about how to handle deadlock. Firstly, we can prevent deadlock by making sure that one of the necessary conditions is not matched. Secondly, we can avoid deadlock by allocating resources so that they don't collide. And thirdly, we can allow deadlock to happen, detect it, and then do something about it. So, how do we detect it? To detect deadlock, we need to fulfill the four conditions: mutual exclusion, hold and wait, circular wait, as well as no preemption. Hold and wait. Process must request all resources it will ever need to start. Any process asking for a resource must first release all resources. Circular wait. Each process must be waiting for a resource which is being held by another process. No preemption. When a resource is requested and not available, the system looks to see which other processes currently have resources that are also blocked from waiting for some other resources. If such process is found, then some of their resources may get preempted. So how do we avoid it? We can use Banker's algorithm to avoid deadlock. Let's take an example of the system with 5 processes given maximum and allocated number. To calculate the need, we'll take maximum minus allocated, and in this case it's 753 minus 10, which gives you 743. So with that, we'll be able to calculate all the needs. Initially, the work available is 332. According to the algorithm, we need to compare the need of each process with work. If it is less than work, then the new work will be equals to work plus allocated. Firstly, the need of P0 is 743, so we should check if it is less than or equals to work. However, in this case, the condition fails, so we should proceed on to check the next process. For P1, its need is 122, which is less than or equal to 322, which fulfills the criteria. With this, we'll be able to calculate all the available work. And if we are able to complete all processes, it means that there is no deadlock. So how can we recover from deadlock? We can raise an alarm, preemption, rollback, and queue processes. Firstly, raise an alarm by telling the user. Secondly is rollback. Both process executor will be checkpointed. The state of the process will be stored onto the disk. This will allow the process to load and execute where the checkpoints are stored. Lastly, queue processes. Queue the main process that is causing the deadlock. Keep killing it until it is broken. With this, we have come to the end of our video. Thank you for watching the video and we hope that you enjoy.